Here, let's unpack this. Imagine stepping onto a red carpet, right? The flash bulbs exploding, and then that moment. You see this cascade of diamonds catching every single ray of light. It turns heads, jaws drop. We're talking about a name that's become, well, totally synonymous with unparalleled sparkle, just breathtaking beauty. A brand that has adorned royalty, graced Hollywood legends, held some of the most famous stones in history. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the glittering world of Harry Winston. Our mission is to explore the extraordinary man behind the brand, the empire he built, and the absolute dazzling multi-million-dollar pieces that have captivated the world right up to 2025. We've gathered a stack of sources, historical archives, market analyses, you name it, to give you a shortcut, basically, to understanding this iconic name and its most valuable treasures.
Yeah, and what truly stands out, I think, in Harry Winston's story is how one man's singular vision didn't just create, exquisite jewelry. He fundamentally transformed an entire industry. He forged this legacy that continues to influence the very definition of luxury today. We'll trace his remarkable journey and unveil the sheer audacity of some of his most legendary creations. We'll even tell you where you can still marvel at some of the most famous ones.
It's exactly. We're going to extract the most important nuggets of knowledge so you walk away not just informed, but genuinely fascinated by the artistry and the strategy behind all that sparkle. Okay, let's begin our journey with the legend himself, Harry Winston. Now, this wasn't just a jeweler. He was something of a prodigy, a visionary from a surprisingly young age. Born in 1896, New York City, he was practically, destined for the trade. By the tender age of 12, this is 1908, he was already working in his father's jewelry shop. And right away, he was demonstrating what sources described as a natural talent for gemstones and diamonds. He just had this innate eye, and almost like preternatural ability to see quality and value that, honestly, few others possessed. This early start really honed his skills, and, it wasn't long before his ambition led him to open his own jewelry business in 1920.
And that innate talent is just crucial to understanding how he rose so fast. Harry Winston Inc. was officially founded later in 1932. Now, while the company initially focused on reselling estate jewelry pieces already out there, it very quickly pivoted. They specialized in designing and creating their own unique, bespoke pieces. His exceptional taste. It wasn't just about beauty. It was this uncanny ability to select the absolute finest quality gemstones, recognizing their potential even when they were still rough. And this unique discernment, it rapidly drew in a really elite clientele. We're talking royalty, Hollywood stars, and socialites. They flocked to him. He didn't just sell jewelry. He was curating masterpieces for people who demanded the absolute best.
Yeah, and what's truly revolutionary about Winston, I think, wasn't just his discerning eye, but his innovation. His most significant contribution, arguably the most disruptive, was introducing the cluster ring concept. See, before Winston, the main style often emphasized one single large diamond. Pretty straightforward, but he was the first to combine smaller, precisely cut diamonds into a larger setting that was just incredibly brilliant, really eye-catching. And the genius part, this innovative design was notably more affordable than a single large diamond that might have a similar visual impact.
Exactly. That wasn't merely a design choice. It was a stroke of marketing and design genius. It almost democratized diamond ownership in a way. By creating this magnificent sparkle, visually grander than its individual parts but more accessible financially, he effectively created a whole new market segment. He made aspirational luxury, attainable for a wider group without losing that wow factor. It proved Winston understood both artistry and commerce, not just the raw material. And that cluster style became incredibly popular. I mean, it's still used in many of Harry Winston's designs today, which really tells you something about its enduring appeal and impact.
And his strategic vision went way beyond just design. In the 1940s, Harry Winston really solidified the company's standing. He did this through a series of just unprecedented acquisitions. He wasn't just buying diamonds, he was buying history. Think about the Hope Diamond, the Jonker Diamond, the Portuguese diamond. These weren't simple commercial transactions.
No, not at all.
These were masterstrokes that cemented the company's reputation as the premier jeweler of its time.
Absolutely. By acquiring these historically significant, often legendary gems, Harry Winston established himself as the leading authority on diamonds and gemstones. Full stop. He wasn't just selling jewelry anymore, he was basically curating national treasures. He became known as the King of Diamonds, not just for the sheer volume he handled, but for the rarity and the stories behind the stones he acquired. This built trust, prestige, and unparalleled brand identity. It really elevated Harry Winston far beyond a mere retail business. It became like a cultural institution.
And that legacy continued to evolve, didn't it? The company expanded into other luxury products, high-end watches, accessories. Then in 2013, it was acquired by the Swatch Group. Now, that move provided the resources, the backing, for Harry Winston to continue to innovate and create exceptional pieces, ensuring his legacy would keep shining brightly, literally for generations. Okay, so we've traced the incredible journey of the man and the brand. But to truly grasp the scale of his impact, we have to look at the physical proofs, the unparalleled jewels that have graced history's biggest stages. So let's dive in. Let's unveil 10 of the most jaw-dropping, record-breaking Harry Winston pieces ever sold as of 2025, and really understand Winston's unique connection to each one.
And what's so compelling about these pieces really isn't just the astounding price tags. Each one tells a story. It embodies Harry Winston's legacy through its history, its extreme rarity, its unique characteristics. They're proof of how he genuinely redefined luxury.
All right, kicking off our dazzling list at number 1, a true cultural icon, the Hope Diamond. This isn't just a diamond, it's practically a legend in stone form. It's described as a large blue diamond weighing 45.52 carats. It has this incredibly long, intriguing history originating in India, passing through the hands of royalty like King Louis XIV of France and King George IV of England.
Harry Winston's role with the Hope Diamond is it's a masterclass in strategic philanthropy, really. He acquired it in 1949. And instead of just selling it off to some private collector, which he easily could have done, he embarked on a tour, he exhibited it for several years, then, famously, he donated it, gave it to the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History in Washington, D.C.
Incredible.
It wasn't just generosity, though. It was a stroke of marketing genius. It ensured eternal public exposure for the Harry Winston name, linking it directly to national treasures, historical grandeur. It lifted the brand way beyond just commerce.
And the value today?
Today, it's valued at up to $350 million. That just underscores the sheer magnitude of that gift, that move.
Wow. Okay, moving to number 2, we have the Winston Pink Legacy. This is an absolutely rare and highly valuable pink diamond, weighing in at 18.96 carats, and it boasts this vivid pink hue that's just almost unbelievable.
Yeah.
And yes, fittingly, it was named after the founder of the Harry Winston brand himself.
This gem holds a truly record-breaking status. Harry Winston, the company, purchased it at auction in Geneva back in 2018 for a staggering $50.4 million. That made it the most expensive pink diamond ever sold at auction as of 2025. What makes it so exceptional, beyond that stunning color, is that it's a Type Tie diamond.
Right. What does that mean exactly?
So for those listening, Type Tie means it contains virtually no nitrogen, zero impurities, basically. This results in an incredibly transparent and brilliant stone, allowing its natural color to just shine through without interference. Showing their continued business savvy, Harry Winston has actually announced that they are open to offers on it, so its story might not be over yet.
Fascinating. All right, our third entry brings us another stunning blue acquisition, the Winston Blue. This gem is described as pure perfection, a pear-shaped, internally flawless blue diamond weighing 13.22 carats.
Its significance is huge. Discovered in South Africa in 2013, Harry Winston bought this beauty for a then record-breaking $23.8 million. That made it the most expensive vivid blue diamond ever sold at auction at the time. It was named Winston Blue by the company's CEO, honoring the founder's passion for these incredibly rare colored stones. And it remains in the possession of the Harry Winston brand today, set in this gorgeous ring, flanked by smaller pear-shaped diamonds. It really showcases their unparalleled artistry.
Okay, fourth on our list, the Winston Legacy Diamond. Now, this one is massive. A 101.73 carat diamond, also described as a Type Ia diamond. So again, that means exceptionally rare and completely free of nitrogen, allowing for just maximum brilliance and transparency.
Yeah, the real fascination here, I think, lies in its transformation. It was mined in Botswana in 2013. Harry Winston acquired the rough stone and then meticulously oversaw its change into this breathtaking cushion-cut diamond. This precise process, the cutting and polishing, all aimed at maximizing its inherent beauty, took over a year. Think about that patience.
Wow, you.
It was sold to Winston for $26.7 million in 2013, a true testament to the brand's dedication to craftsmanship and, patience in bringing out the very soul of a stone.
Incredible. Next up, number 5, the Martian Pink Diamond, described as a stunning 12.04 carat diamond with a gorgeous pink hue. Now, this color isn't from impurities like some gems. It's from a rare deformation in its crystal lattice structure, which makes it incredibly unique. And its name, quite fittingly inspired by the Viking lander's mission to Mars in 1976.
This diamond's auction performance was, well, truly remarkable. It sold at a Christie's auction in Hong Kong in 2012 for a staggering $17.4 million,
Wow.
which, if you do the math, works out to around $1.5 million per carat.
Per carat.
Exactly, and it fetched more than double the estimated price at auction. That clearly demonstrates its extreme rarity and the intense desirability for such distinctive colored diamonds. People wanted this stone.
You can see why. Okay, moving to number 6, the Golconda Diamond Necklace. This isn't just jewelry. It's called a masterpiece of jewelry design. It features a 38.05 carat Golconda diamond as its centerpiece. And Golconda diamonds are known for their exceptional clarity and brilliance, originating from those legendary mines in India.
This piece really highlights Harry Winston's uncanny ability, his personal ability to create iconic jewelry from historically significant stones. He personally created this necklace after acquiring the Golconda diamond and other rare gems from the estate of a Maharaja back in the 1960s. So it's a direct link to imperial history right there. This Harry Winston necklace went on sale in 2022 for $7.5 million, showcasing that the allure of these unique, storied pieces, it just doesn't fade.
Oh. Amazing. At number 7, we have the Diamond Lattice Bracelet. Can you describe this elegant piece? It's a vintage jewel that dates back to 1959, made of platinum and weighing over 50 carats.
Right, and this bracelet had a truly memorable Hollywood moment. It was at the 2013 Oscars, showcased by Charlize Theron. She wore it as part of this unique cuff, combining it with a platinum cluster bracelet and matching, get this, $1.6 million earrings.
Wow.
The bracelet itself is valued at over $3 million. It perfectly exemplifies the timeless appeal and kind of the versatility of Harry Winston's vintage pieces. They often blend that classic elegance with a modern wearability.
Number 8 brings us to the Diamond Chandelier Earrings. These are spotted on Salma Hayek at the 2018 Academy Awards. Very glamorous. These platinum earrings feature 20 pear-shaped diamonds and 50 round diamonds, adding up to a total of 27.5 carats.
Yeah, and while these specific earrings weren't, sold at auction, their valuation is astounding. In combination with a matching diamond ring she also wore, they were valued at an astounding $4.2 million, according to Harper's Bazaar. It just demonstrates how even red carpet loans of Harry Winston pieces aren't just fashion statements, they're true assets. They command immense value and prestige for the brand.
Absolutely. For our 9th piece, the Cascading Sapphire and Diamond Drop Necklace. Another piece made famous by the Oscars, this time worn elegantly by Dame Helen Mirren in 2018. It features these beautiful, cushion-cut sapphires, artfully arranged in various directions, adorned with diamonds, creating this fluid, almost living design.
This necklace, valued at around $3.8 million, perfectly showcases the brand's mastery in combining colored gemstones with diamonds to create these timeless red carpet pieces. It's about more than just sparkle. It's about sophisticated design that complements and enhances a celebrity's look, making a really strong statement of luxury and unparalleled elegance.
And finally, rounding out our top 10, the Purple Dragon. This is described as a unique necklace. It features a truly magnificent 65.32 carat cushion-cut purple sapphire, purple, nestled in a cluster of pear-shaped diamonds. The total weight is 64.16 carats.
Yeah, it's particularly memorable for that bright purple hue, which makes it relatively unique within the Harry Winston collection. They're more known for the classic blue, pink, and white diamonds, right? Its profile just soared when Jennifer Lopez wore it to the Met Gala in 2019, drew huge press attention. This distinctive piece is thought to be worth around $12 million. It highlights the brand's willingness to embrace unique and captivating colored gemstones beyond the most common ones.
Okay, so it's crystal clear that Harry Winston truly masters the art of the ring. But what about the rest of their sparkling repertoire? I mean, they're known for much more than just engagement rings, right? This is where their design philosophy really broadens out.
Oh, absolutely. The breadth of their contemporary collections, which are designed for both high-end buyers and also those unique pieces for collectors and stars, is actually quite remarkable. What's fascinating here is how Harry Winston's distinct craftsmanship, that dedication to maximizing a gem's beauty, extends consistently across all the categories. It proves their versatility and comprehensive vision. It's not just about rings.
Indeed. And while rings are their signature, we really can't overstate their continued importance. Harry Winston rings are celebrated for timeless beauty and unique style. Prices range, as we've seen, from the many millions for the famous pieces we just discussed, down to thousands for other exquisite emerald and sapphire rings. They are always crafted from high-quality precious metals, Platinum is a big favorite and inset with a huge range of precious gems. Their engagement rings especially remain incredibly popular among A-list celebrities. They're really seen as an investment piece. They often retain their value so well that you even see them pop up in high-end jewelry pawn shops as highly sought-after assets.
Then moving to necklaces. The wreath necklace, designed way back in the 1950s, is a real standout. It features this intricate arrangement of 48 pear-shaped diamonds and 114 round, brilliant cut diamonds, all set in platinum. This piece perfectly embodies that signature cluster style we talked about earlier. It shows how that innovative approach gets translated into larger, more complex forms, creating this illusion of effortless grandeur, unparalleled sparkle around the neck.
They've also made a significant mark in luxury timepieces, haven't they? Harry Winston watches aren't just accessories. They are meticulously crafted from gold and platinum. Many are studded with precious gems, including yellow diamonds and pink diamonds. They've pushed boundaries, too, with iconic designs like the Midnight Diamond Stalactites watch and the Project Z watch series. That Project Z is particularly interesting. It has a unique zirconium alloy case and a fascinating tourbillon movement.
Right, the tourbillon. That's a really complex mechanism that counters the effects of gravity on a watch's accuracy. It's a true marvel of engineering, demonstrating their commitment to both beautiful aesthetics and serious horological precision.
Wow.
Then for earrings, well, many designs naturally follow that signature cluster pattern, creating that characteristic voluminous sparkle. Their Sunflower line is another popular collection, known for its elegant, sort of nature-inspired forms. And in bracelets, they have frequently crafted from a range of precious metals and set with popular gemstones. Everything from subtle bangles to really elaborate cuffs. Pieces like that diamond lattice bracelet we mentioned earlier with its timeless design actually make excellent starter pieces for new collectors looking to begin building a Harry Winston collection. They offer both investment value and immediate wearable luxury.
And for those maybe seeking a smaller, perhaps more accessible entry point into the brand's luxury, they offer unique charms too. These eye-catching little pieces can be worn individually as pendants or grouped on a bracelet. They sport the brand's signature diamonds and other gemstones, often formed into the shape of flowers, hearts, envelopes, and other meaningful symbols. They offer a small but luxurious piece of jewelry that still carries that unmistakable Harry Winston elegance and craftsmanship. Okay, now for you, the learner out there who loves those aha moments, those surprising facts, we've dug up some lesser-known details that really bring Harry Winston's personal legacy to life. This is where it gets really interesting.
Yeah, these are the personal stories that go beyond just the sparkle of the diamonds. They reveal the extraordinary character and, frankly, the foresight of the man himself.
Let's start with a moment that blended Hollywood fantasy with real-world luxury. The Heart of the Ocean replica. You'll remember that famous fictitious blue diamond necklace from James Cameron's 1997 film, Titanic. Huge part of the movie.
Well, what's truly remarkable is that Harry Winston, the company, actually created his own real Heart of the Ocean necklace after the film's release. It featured a magnificent 15-carat blue diamond.
Yep.
This wasn't just a prop copy, it was a stunning piece of real jewelry. And in a stroke of genius, maybe only Harry Winston could pull off, the actress Gloria Stewart, who played the elderly Rose in Titanic, wore this exquisite replica to the Oscars that year.
Great.
Yes, it wasn't just a fashion statement. It became the most expensive item of jewelry ever to be worn at the Oscars at that time. It proved Harry Winston could turn a movie fantasy into a real-life legend, creating this moment of just unparalleled celebrity glamour.
That's incredible. Okay, here's a true origin story that speaks volumes about his innate talent. Harry Winston was, well, quite literally born with an eye for gemstones. At age 12, this is 1908, young Harry was already showing his skill. He spotted a green stone in a pawnbroker's tray, something others had surely overlooked. He had a hunch, bought it for just 25 cents. Can you imagine? 25 cents. Upon closer inspection, he identified it as a real 2-carat emerald. And the kicker, he famously sold it the very next day for a whopping $800.
I mean, that anecdote just perfectly exemplifies his innate, prodigious talent and vision from such a young age. It wasn't something taught. It seems like it was a natural gift for seeing value in beauty where others just saw a trinket. That keen eye, honed from childhood, was a skill he later leveraged to create some of the world's most beautiful emerald rings. It proves that some talents are just inherent, and his ability to see the potential in a stone was pretty much unmatched.
Finally, let's touch on Harry Winston, the philanthropist. Beyond the dazzling business deals, the celebrity clients, there are these anecdotes about his personal kindness and generosity that keep popping up.
Yeah, and this raises an important point, I think, about the values that underpinned his empire. It wasn't just about profit. A particularly compelling story is that of the Lesotho diamond.
Hmm.
So, when a female miner in South Africa discovered this huge diamond in 1967, a truly life-changing find for her, Winston purchased the raw stone, standard enough. He then meticulously cut it into 18 individual diamonds. But here's the unforgettable gesture. He offered to make a piece of jewelry out of one of the fragments for the female miner.
Wow.
Now, even though she ultimately declined the gift, it was widely noted as a memorable gesture that was typical of Winston throughout his life. It speaks volumes about his character, recognizing the human element behind the precious stones he's so adored.
So we've journeyed through decades of just unparalleled craftsmanship, dazzling diamonds, and the enduring legacy of a man whose vision truly shaped the world of luxury jewelry. From a 12-year-old's keen eye spotting an emerald to building a multi-million-dollar empire. We've seen how innovations like the cluster ring changed jewelry design forever, and how philanthropy seemed woven into the very fabric of the brand, not just some afterthought.
Yeah, if we try to connect this to the bigger picture, Harry Winston wasn't merely in the business of selling stones, was he? He was selling stories, dreams, a legacy built on an exceptional eye for beauty, an unwavering commitment to rarity, and a real genius for understanding both the market and that deep human desire for sparkle. He wasn't just a jeweler, he was maybe an architect of desire.
Well put. So what does this all mean for you listening? It means that true value, whether you're talking about a diamond, a piece of art, or even just a nugget of knowledge like this, often comes from understanding its unique story, the artistry and ingenuity behind it, and its lasting impact on the world around us. Perhaps the real deep dive, then, isn't just into the sparkle of a diamond itself, but into the remarkable human ingenuity, the passion, the vision that transforms raw materials into these cultural icons. It makes us wonder, what other overlooked gems of human endeavor are just waiting out there to be discovered and appreciated in the world around us?